Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHOBH Kyle Richards' friend died. Mauricio didn't step up. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans are well aware that Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky separated. Spoilers now reveal that things started going wrong after she lost a friend, and Bravo fans will see part of that play out in Season 13. Trigger warning. This article contains spoilers and mentions suicide. RHOBH Kyle Richards lost her friend in May last year. 82 weeks ago, the Bravo star took to her Instagram and shared some photos of her friend Lorene. In her post, she seemed overwhelmed about why it had happened. Unfortunately, her friend suffered from debilitating depression and had taken her own life. Besties since childhood, she felt angry that the system failed her. This week, the news emerged that she might have believed that it contributed to the breakup of her marriage to Mauricio Umansky. Kyle Richards seems to be all over the place these days. One minute she's angry with Mauricio. Then she claims that everything is fine and dandy. Mind you, neither of them talks about reuniting as a married couple. Because of the kids, they do get together and they even go on vacation during the holidays. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Mauricio's fault. More recently, fans discussed her loss on the Bravo Housewives fan page on Instagram. That came after Melissa Reek, at RHOBH Therapist, posted about it on social media. She felt that Kyle felt lost and broken, and that Mauricio didn't give her the support she needed during that traumatic time. As the post made a lot of sense, the Bravo star reposted it to her Instagram stories. More about it will come on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in Season 13, according to Dexerto. The outlet noted Richards reposted it to her IG story and asked fans to read it, as the death will soon be addressed in Season 13 of RHOBH. RHOBH fans commented on the post and talked about Kyle suffering from depression after the death of her friend. Not everyone felt understanding. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills RHOBH fans have seen Kyle Richards go through many ups and downs over the years, but recent events have brought a new level of emotional turmoil for the reality star. Tragedy struck Kyle's close circle when a longtime friend of hers passed away, sending shockwaves through her personal life and leaving her heartbroken. At a time when she needed support the most, questions have emerged about whether her husband, Mauricio Umansky, stepped up in the way she had hoped. Kyle, known for her resilience, has always been a pillar of strength for her friends and family. Whether dealing with the chaos of the RHOBH cast drama or navigating family tensions, she's been a constant force of grace under pressure. However, this recent loss has hit her hard, and fans have noticed that she's been more vulnerable and introspective, sharing glimpses of her grief on social media. The passing of a friend is never easy, especially for someone like Kyle, who treasures the deep bonds she forms with those closest to her. This particular friend was said to be someone Kyle had known for decades, a confidant and someone who had been by her side through many of life's pivotal moments. Losing such a person can leave an irreplaceable void, and it's no surprise that Kyle has been struggling to come to terms with it. What has left many fans concerned, though, is the noticeable absence of Mauricio during this difficult time. While Kyle has been seen expressing her sorrow, Mauricio's public displays of support have been relatively scarce. For a couple that has long been viewed as one of reality TV's most stable and loving, this has raised eyebrows and stirred speculation about the state of their marriage. Mauricio, a successful real estate mogul and star of his own show, Buying Beverly Hills, has always seemed like the perfect match for Kyle. Their chemistry was undeniable, and their relationship appeared to be one of mutual respect and admiration. But the pressures of fame, the demands of their careers, and now the sorrow of losing a close friend may be taking a toll on their dynamic. Some fans are wondering if Mauricio's focus on his career has come at the expense of being present for Kyle during this time of mourning. With Buying Beverly Hills gaining traction and Mauricio's real estate empire expanding, it's no secret that he's been busier than ever. But grief requires more than just time. It demands emotional presence and understanding. And for Kyle, who has always shown herself to be fiercely loyal to her family and friends, the need for her partner to step up has perhaps never been greater. In the midst of all this, rumors have swirled that Kyle and Mauricio's marriage has been strained for some time. Some fans believe that this tragic event has highlighted cracks that were already forming. Over the past few seasons of RHOBH, viewers have picked up on subtle tensions between the couple. While these moments could have been brushed off as typical marital stress, they now seem to carry more weight. Despite the questions surrounding their relationship, it's important to remember that grief can manifest in different ways. Mauricio may be offering his support in more private, personal ways that the public doesn't see. Kyle herself is very active on social media, but she also knows how to shield certain aspects of her life from the limelight. What we see on Instagram or RHOBH is just a sliver of their reality. And it's possible that Mauricio is showing up for Kyle in ways that aren't immediately visible to the outside world. Another layer to consider is the nature of grief itself. Losing a friend can put a strain on any relationship, as both partners may grieve in different ways or struggle to communicate their feelings. Kyle, as we've seen on the show, is a deeply emotional person who wears her heart on her sleeve. Mauricio, on the other hand, may be more private or less inclined to share his emotions publicly. This difference in coping mechanisms could easily lead to misunderstandings or a perception that one partner isn't stepping up in the way the other needs. Still, for many fans, the silence from Mauricio has been deafening. While Kyle has received an outpouring of love and support from friends, family, and fans, Mauricio has kept a lower profile. This absence, whether intentional or not, has fueled speculation that there may be more going on behind the scenes than just grief. In the world of reality TV, where every emotion is amplified and every moment is dissected by millions, it's easy for rumors to spiral. But it's also possible that this tragedy could bring Kyle and Mauricio closer together. The loss of a friend can be a stark reminder of the importance of cherishing those closest to you, and sometimes grief can strengthen the bonds that hold a couple together. For Kyle, this has undoubtedly been a time of reflection. She has shared heartfelt tributes to her late friend, reminiscing about their time together and expressing her deep sense of loss. Fans have rallied around her, sending messages of support and love. But the question remains, has Mauricio been there for her in the way she needs? Or is this a sign that their once rock-solid marriage is facing new challenges? Only time will tell how Kyle and Mauricio navigate this difficult chapter. For now, fans are left to speculate and offer their support from afar, hoping that Kyle finds the comfort and strength she needs in the wake of this devastating loss. Whether Mauricio steps up publicly or privately, one thing is clear: Kyle's journey through grief is far from over, and her next steps, both in life and in her marriage, will be watched closely by all who follow her story.